Hello, white belt beginner. We're gonna be talking about top position inside of the closed guard, what to avoid, what to try to accomplish. Let's look at the scenario we're talking about. Okay, so this scenario is a very bad position for the person inside the closed guard. So we need to understand what we need to do to cross all our T's, dot our I's, make sure that I'm first and foremost safe. How do we do this? It's all about balance, posture, and inside positioning. Okay, so balance, posture, and inside positioning. So now let's look at this. How do we accomplish the first part, balance? Okay, so I do not want to be too far forward. I do not want to be too far back. If I'm too far forward, now there's not that much weight on my knees and he could off balance me in one direction or the other. If I have posture, now I start keeping my joints farther away because of course he's going to try to attack my elbow joint. He could attack the shoulder, or he could attack my neck. Okay, so distance control is very important, knowing where you're at. Inside position, okay? I wanna be inside framing, I'm balanced and posture, and I'm framing on the inside of the armpits. Let's actually turn our body a little bit more to help illustrate. Notice my hands. I could get a C grip, put them inside of the armpits or biceps to keep my partner from being able to circle to the inside position. If he circles, now he's on the inside where he's able to start breaking my posture, attacking the arms, working his way to my back. So we want to be inside position, postured, and balanced. Okay, so now there's a lot of different variations for opening up the legs because we don't just want to stay here. Okay, yeah, I'm mitigating certain dangers, but if I'm not doing anything proactive to try to get out of the situation, sooner or later, this could end up being something that overtakes me, okay? So, considering balance, posture, and inside positioning, now it's time to start trying to create space. Very basic way we could do this. Framing the inside of my partner's ribcage right here, the body right here, and kind of creating space by pushing away, walking my knees back. Now the ankles opened up. You create enough pressure, the ankles will open up. Okay, from here, I could start building up. If I needed to get away, I would absolutely do that. In a recreational setting, we want to try to get around the legs. Notice my legs are still on the inside. Let's utilize that, the concept of inside positioning. I could staple. Notice I'm just going to drop my knee on the ground here. I'm going to get chest to chest pressure. This is critical, that you understand that so much of what you're trying to accomplish is just pinning. So notice my chest goes to my partner's chest. I'm putting pressure. Utilizing a principle we talk about, the reference is upper body beats upper body, lower body beats lower body. So I'm pinning, controlling chest to chest pressure against my partner here. And once I'm ready, I extract both my legs at the same time. Okay, so let's look at what that looks like from this position. Creating space. Let's walk our knees back. The ankles open up. I want to start building up. I push my partner's knee and thigh to the ground. I pin. Notice how I trap. I do not step over. That will put me in a different situation called half guard. We'll talk about that later. From here, working to get chest to chest. Upper body beats upper body, lower body beats lower body. From here, notice at the same time, I'm gonna set my legs back and establish a good pinning position, controlling 4 primary points. Shoulders and hips. Keeping my body connected to my partner, keeping everything pinched, running what's called a no daylight scenario. Notice this is daylight in here, too much space. No daylight, completely covering, there's no growth underneath that. Okay, pinching our elbows to our hip, everything controlled far back. Okay, so again, 3 primary concepts. You're a new person. In a jiu-jitsu room, you're in closed guard. Cross your T's, dot your I's. What does that mean? Balance, don't be too far forward. Don't be too far back. Posture, don't give your neck. And inside position. Many different ways to accomplish this as well. Okay, so from there, you'll be able to work to start learning the fundamentals, and there's even gonna be some purple belts, some maybe brown belts out there that could say, oh yeah, I need to work to be a lot more intentional about my inside positioning, about my balance. Okay, and once you understand that, when you're the bottom player, you'll recognize when people aren't crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and you'll start recognizing when people are off balance, and you'll be able to exploit that.